Hi guys, happy St. Patty's Day. This happens to be my only green shirt, so it's not really St. Patrick-y, but it'll have to do. So today's video, I am making corned beef and cabbage. This is a meal that I always had every St. Patrick's Day growing up, so I have to continue the tradition and make it in my household too. So let's get started on making corned beef and cabbage.
You will want to start out first by taking your corned beef and placing it in the crock pot. Make sure all the juices from the package go into the crock pot along with a little seasoning packet that's in there. And then you will want to cook it all in the crock pot for a total of 8 hours. After about 2.5 hours to 3 hours, your corned beef should look like this, and now you are ready to add your other ingredients. So now you'll want to take out your corned beef so that you can put your vegetables on the bottom. So you want to layer your potatoes at the bottom. Whoops. You can of course use as many carrots, as many potatoes as you want. If you want a lot, it's great because then you have plenty of leftovers for tomorrow, or if you have a big family. I use baby carrots because then I don't have to chop them up or cut them. So just put them in the bottom also. I have 1/4 of a bag, so I'm going to use it all. And now you want to add some onions. So let's put it at the bottom also. And then now you can add your corned beef back in. And add the rest of your onions on top of the corned beef. And this was a whole onion. So the reason why I cooked my corned beef for 2.5 to 3 hours first is because if you cook all of the potatoes and carrots and stuff, they can get a little too mushy and soft after 8 hours since you cook it for 8 hours. So anyways, now you want to add some seasoned salt all over. This just kind of helps flavor the vegetables also, along with the corned beef. And of course you still have the juices and the liquid that you had for your corned beef that was already in the package. Anyways, and then use some garlic powder. Now cook it for 4 more hours, which would be 7 hours total. And then check and make sure your corned beef is ready to pull apart. If it is, then you are ready to add your cabbage. So close the lid again. Cook it for 4 more hours. And this is what it should look like. You can always add a little more liquid if you want to it, but I find it has enough liquid at the bottom to cook all the vegetables. Okay, so your corned beef has been cooking for 7 hours. And if you can see, it kind of pulls apart a little bit, but it's not quite ready. It's still pretty tough in certain areas. You want it to be where it kind of pulls apart really easily.
Since it has been 7 hours cooking, you are ready to put your cabbage in. So your cabbage will cook for an hour with your corned beef. Now, alright, so now it's time to put your cabbage in. I would pick either a really small cabbage or half of a really big cabbage. But I would stuff as much cabbage as you can into the crock pot because cabbage really shrinks up a lot. And if you want a lot of cabbage, I would stuff it until you can't stuff it anymore. Alright, so it is really piled in there. And I don't think I can stuff any more and still let everything else cook. So you want to put the lid on and, like I said, cook it for another hour. And then it is ready to eat.
You will want to assemble your corned beef and cabbage by taking some butter and putting it on the top to melt over the corned beef. And then you'll want to take some seasoned salt and also sprinkle it on top.
Oh hey guys, I just got back from a really intense workout. Do you guys like to work out? If you do, let me know in the comments what kind of workouts you like to do. I personally like classes. I always take cycling, I take bar class, I take group power. But of course you obviously don't have to take classes, but I just like them because they keep me accountable. But anyway, so this is a perfect recipe if you are still trying to stay in shape and work out. Because not only is it a crock pot meal and you can walk away and come back, but also it is a pretty healthy recipe. It has lots of ingredients that keep you full, keep you going, give you vitamins. And of course, if you want to make it extra healthy, don't add the butter and the seasoned salt at the end. But I just think it tastes better. So let's give this a try. Nice potato, a little bit of corned beef, if it wants to stay on my fork. Very, very amazing. So you guys got to try it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Support my channel by subscribing. Give it a thumbs up for my video if you liked it. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.